What's up, guys? We got another grappling breakdown, so let's get right into it. We're hand fighting, and now I go for the whizzer as he goes for the single leg, and he's trying to get me down, but I stand back up. And this is a very important position in wrestling. You can see I have the whizzer or the overhook right here. I have it deep and my hands on his chest with my palm facing out. And the second key thing here is that I'm grabbing his wrist, and you want to grab the hand or the wrist. That way you have control of what he can do with his hand. And the last thing is that I have my foot hooked around the back of his leg. This is kind of a last resort thing because he's on that single leg. So if he wants my leg, he's going to have to fight that hook at the very least to get it out. And now he starts to clear that foot and he fights the handoff. So now he's going to go right for my ankle. He's going to get me down, but I have this hook in right here. Now let's watch that over really quick. Some key details. So I have the hook here. It allows me to just bring his weight this way. Now look, my head is higher than his head. And the key to winning a scramble is to be the first to get the higher head height. And now I'm going to throw the whizzer back in. I'm going to fight the head and I'm going to start trying to fight the hand and grab it. And he goes through my legs. Now you can see when he rolls through, I start to post on my right arm and then I post on my other arm and I flip my hips and then I rebalance myself as he comes up out the back door, and then he tries to work his way up my body. So now I start fighting the hands right here, and then he tries to take my back and he's trying to get the hook in, but he can't quite. I almost have him fully mounted, but he's doing a good job and he's really strong, pushing me off and keeping me at bay. So I'm trying to fight through the leg and then just get back to mount or some type of dominant position. And he's pretty much playing from the open guard now. And it looks like he's trying to work to a sweep or a leg lock. Now it almost looks like he's trying to invert, but I think he's trying to set up an armbar or a triangle. And I defend. So as he tries to get out the back door, you can see I still have a grip on his ankle. So I hold on to that until I can make my way out the back door and then try to fight for a takedown or a mat return. And I also will say, for a mat return, my hips are not close enough to his hips. You kind of got to be hip on hip, no diddy. Now, as he turns, I'm going to stick with the body lock and I'm just going to drive forward. And I'm going to use my body to end up in top mount. Now, just a disclaimer for anybody who might be new, it takes time to develop that balance while transitioning from mount to other top positions. So he went low on my ankle and now he's trying to fight his way up and he's trying to break me down now. From this position, you can work to the back, you can work to an armbar, you can work to all types of positions. So let's see what he does here. And he's going to try to roll through and take the back. You can barely see what's happening now because we kind of go off screen, but we'll be back on the screen in a second here. We fight our way up. I get to the back kind of. And now I have this headlock position with my arms locked. So I'm going to hip through and he will roll through as I do this. So let's watch this again. I hip into it. And he's like, oh shit, man, it's time for me to roll through. I got my chance to get the top position and maybe get a sub. And I'm just sitting here like, I got something for you. So all jokes aside, the problem here is his arm. His arm is around the outside of my outside leg when he should be fighting that arm to get to the inside of my inside leg. And the best place it could be is on my hip or across my body. Now you see this triangle was all part of my evil plan. So I got him to fight up and now I got him trapped in a really bad position and I lock up the triangle. I get his arm across and we get the tap. Now, if you want to know how I did that triangle, if you want to know how to do that finish, then that video is coming out very soon. And I also have new breakdown ideas for my next videos. For example, if I point out a scenario in one of my videos of me grappling, I am going to reenact that scenario and I'm going to show you guys something better that I could have done. That way you get live feedback of what you're watching. So if you like videos like this and you want to see more of them and you're excited for content like that, then like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Peace.